Why Elon Musk might never colonize Mars. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, and the richest man in the world, is perhaps best known for his desire to make us humans an interplanetary species and build colonies on our neighboring planet Mars. In fact, SpaceX was founded by Musk to reduce the cost of space transportation, just so that Mars can be colonized. But isn't Mars too different from our planet Earth? Is Elon's plan even viable? Sure, Musk is a smart guy, but other smart people are saying that Elon's dream of colonizing Mars is crazy. Want to know who these people are and what they have to say? Well, stay tuned for today's video. But before we begin, welcome to Elon Musk Times, the place to be for news about Elon Musk, Tesla, SpaceX, and today, Elon's ambitious plan to colonize Mars. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and make sure to hit the bell icon to never miss a video. And now, let's dive right in. With his wealth, status, exploits, and the fact that he seems to be the only person taking it seriously, Elon Musk is probably the closest person on Earth to actually colonizing Mars and making humans an interplanetary species. Since its creation 20 years ago, Musk's multi-billion-dollar firm SpaceX has had its primary objective the colonization of Mars. The billionaire has stated numerous times that we need a plan B in case climate change, population growth, a third world war, or a future mass extinction catastrophe cause irreparable harm to Earth, and it's hard to argue with him after seeing movies like Interstellar, or almost any other movie where they end up traveling to space. At his company's February 2022 Starship development update, Musk stated, quote, "There is always a potential that anything could go wrong on Earth, so I believe this is something that is extremely vital for the continuation of life itself. There are no longer any dinosaurs," end quote. Musk also described how the concept is intended to create something inspiring while being only an insurance policy. He said, quote, "Life can't only be about resolving issues. There must be things that move your heart and inspire you. You feel optimistic about the future when you first wake up," end quote. And boy, is he optimistic. His optimism has sent people to the ISS space station on the moon and has helped SpaceX achieve some pretty incredible feats like reusable rockets, among others. On Mars's surface, Musk wants to construct a pretty large city. The city would be accessible to anyone, not just scientists and researchers. Loans might be used to cover the cost of a person's flight to Mars if they were interested. Once there, individuals might repay the loan by working in everything from pizza parlors to iron foundries. In 2016, Musk predicted that there would be a labor shortage for a very long time. The Starlink internet service terms and conditions, revealed in October 2020, indicate that this city would be able to govern itself on its terms. In 2019, Musk predicted that 1 million tons of cargo would be required to establish a self-sustaining city on Mars. A Mars settlement will cost about $100 billion if cargo transportation to Mars with a future Starship costs $100,000 per ton. Musk calculates that the cost might reach as high as $10 trillion. While Musk has a clear vision, and you really can't bet against the world's richest man, going to Mars is no easy feat, and many believe that Musk's idea is a multi-billion-dollar fantasy. Jeff Bezos, CEO of SpaceX's rival company Blue Origin, believes that creating orbital colonies around the Earth is a better idea than sending people to Mars. Bezos has said that his orbiting colonies would be sufficient for 1 trillion humans per colony. In rival fashion, Musk believes Bezos' plan is bogus and has likened it to building the USA on the Atlantic Ocean. Aside from people not believing enough in Musk's vision, there are other things currently stopping him from terraforming the Red Planet. A major one is the planet was never meant for humans. In a video clip from an interview he gave in 2019, Musk is reading a piece from Carl Sagan's Pale Blue Dot. After pleading with NASA to have the Voyager 1 spacecraft snap a picture of Earth as a speck of light floating in a sunbeam in 1990. Sagan thought that seeing ourselves from this far away would permanently change how we see ourselves in relation to the rest of the universe. Quote, "Our planet is a lonely speck in the wide encircling cosmic dark," end quote. Musk reads from Sagan's book. Quote, "There is no indication that assistance will arrive from outside to deliver us from ourselves in our obscurity or this immensity. The only planet known to support life is the Earth. Our species cannot migrate anywhere else, at least not in the near future," end quote. Musk then interrupts himself and starts to laugh. He exclaims, quote, "This is not true," end quote, in a bewildered tone. "This is untrue, Mars." He is completely in error, as Mars is a hellhole. The most important aspect of Mars is that it is not even remotely like Earth. The only similarities between our world and Mars are rocky planets with some water ice. Mars has no breathable air, a very thin atmosphere, no magnetic field to shield its surface from solar or galactic cosmic ray radiation, and an average surface temperature of 80 degrees below zero, which is extremely dangerous. Musk believes that Mars and Earth are similar. Building tunnels and residing underground would be necessary for humans to live there in any capacity. And what is not alluring about trying to grow lettuce with UV lights while residing in a tunnel surrounded by SAD lamps? A horrible 60-second death is waiting for you if something goes wrong. At the same time, you're engaged in extravehicular activity, so goodbye to deep breaths outside and strolls without the security of a large spacesuit. Undoubtedly, exploring Mars would be a profound, magnificent, and life-changing event. Living there is considerably different from visiting as a demonstration of technology or to push the boundaries of human possibility. It falls short of being hospitable to people. You will die on Mars. In fact, Musk compared the advertisements for visiting Mars to those for Sir Ernest Shackleton's Antarctic expedition in November 2018. Quote, "Men sought for dangerous journey, low pay, extreme cold, prolonged periods of total darkness, constant risk, and uncertain safe return. In the event of success, honor and acknowledgement." End quote. There is also the issue of underpopulation. Yes, you heard right. Underpopulation. Musk believes that in the coming years, the Earth will be underpopulated. And if the Earth is underpopulated, who'll go to Mars? Contrary to popular belief, there may be some validity to his concern, since a 2020 study suggested that the world's population may decline after the second part of the century. Musk is influencing a generation of people in a very different way, and he has wrapped up a package of entitlement and ego using the medium of dreaming and exploring. Musk's grandiose and ambitious ultimate goal of creating a second, self-sustaining habitat for humanity in the solar system is not at all original. If he can reduce prices to his desired levels, Musk's concept might be realized, setting it apart from millennia of science fantasy, but it is still as far-fetched as anyone can imagine. To assure the very long-term survival of humanity, Sagan felt humans should be sent to Mars first to explore and then eventually settle there. But he also questioned, what shall we do with Mars? In contrast, Musk promotes the idea that we have a right to colonize space regardless of who or what may be there in exchange for a remote chance of security. There are valid reasons to worry about the long-term survival of humans, and it would be beneficial to be able to move throughout the solar system more quickly, but sometimes turning within is preferable. Someone in his position could help those in need in many ways right here on our planet. There is only one genuine home for us, and we're already here. Future-proofing our Earth may be the best course of action. Alright, so what do you guys think? Would you be willing to leave life on Earth behind to live on Mars? Or would you rather stay here on our home planet, where you can actually go outside without dying? Please let us know your thoughts in the comments below, or just leave a fist bump if you like the video. And subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you won't miss out on the next one. Have the best day, and we'll see you in the next video.